My name's Jonathan. I'm a sales executive. I'm in the software industry and I'm giving Wistia a 4. Well, before Wistia, we were using just different normal hosting, whether it was hosting on YouTube or hosting in different kind of private labeled hosting on the site. And the problem with that was the fact that it was just a blind spot. We could see the views, and that was it. And there was just no engagement, there was no metrics, and it was just a little black box of X amount of people in, and that was it. It was just like a question mark. And we just needed a better insight. The reason that we chose Wistia was the fact that it gave us a deeper lens into the journey of the visitor. So if somebody came from a different place, it was not just disconnected. We wanted to connect it to the marketing automation. If we ran a campaign through email, or somebody was on the site, we wanted to basically thread everything in one go. So an email to prompt somebody to engage with a call to action, brought them back to the site or to a landing page, offer them offer them a certain offer or registration or something like that, to a webinar, and then click on the video. We want to see how far did they go, what did they look at, how deep did they kind of like engage with the video. And that was one of the reasons kind of like to tailor everything from side to side instead of just having the normal browser, which we still kept, but that was just on YouTube for itself. And that was more on the site itself, the landing page, which would basically work great. It's super easy to get started with Wistia. It was really plug and play. First we tested the water with a free version, but it was, of course, they had the logo on it. It was their own labeling, but pretty straightforward. You just upload your video and you get a little code. It's as simple as adding Google Analytics to your site. So 2 lines of code, stick it in, and it's there. If you're thinking about Wistia, I would say do not disconnect completely your current videos on social media, because it's very tempting to say, well, if before I hosted videos on YouTube, then now I'm going to switch everything and do only on Wistia because it gives me the full analytics. I would say do both. YouTube, for example, would be for random people still browsing around to find you. It offers a better SEO and way more feature that Wistia would never kind of dream of, and it's their own kind of ecosystem. Where Wistia would give you, when people already find you, if you have your own assets, landing pages, and so on your site, then you can actually see how far they engage. If they watched, I don't know, let's say if an individual watched, let's say 75% of your video, and if they did, then you can maybe trigger something in your marketing automation. So don't just use Wistia by itself. Use it with other things like a marketing automation tool like HubSpot and Pardot or Marketo, and then keep your own kind of YouTube for just browsers and people just kicking tires and looking around, and SEO.